I caught an elementary school janitor? Please don't tell me he was toying with his own kids, bruh. No. You love Jidion? Who the hell is that? Must mean Jidion.
Meet Edwin Giles from
Good,
Nito, Illinois, a 57-year-old elementary school janitor. Edward came out late at night to give our young middle schooler Decoy some after-school learning. But while Edwin was out cleaning the hallways, he should have been really cleaning all the cheese pizza he's been saving and collecting in his phone.
Nah, that's actually disgusting, bro. Why do you have that on your phone and you know you're around kids? Well, you shouldn't have it on your phone, period, but like, you're around kids like 24/7 pretty much. Like you're disgusting, bro. My monkey was good, gamer.
On today's explosive episode, we're joined with our good friends over at Predator Poachers and conducted
I do not like that
very
nigga
much
Predator
needed
Poacher
operation on a disgusting man who got in too close with his prey of choice, kids. Help this video get to 100K likes in 24 hours, and if it does, EDP Watch will be free for all new users for approximately 24 hours. So sit back and enjoy this episode of EDP Watch.
Hey man, all Jidion videos are disgusting, but it's disgusting for the right reason.
Oh, what the fuck? He said he's there.
Oh lord.
So he's right there, chat. Like literally, he was supposed to be here in like 13 minutes, but now he's here.
Yeah, nigga did a 100-yard dash for some
We're gonna go on and go get him.
CP.
Yeah, we think this dude's a cheese pizza guy. He's still in the car. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Edwin?
Urgent message that demands your immediate attention.
Wait, time out. He was expecting to meet a child at a gas station at like 10 o'clock at night? Bro, prayers do not be thinking straight, bro.
EDP-itis,
what the hell?
A silent but deadly condition affecting 1 out of every 445 individuals nationwide. You may not know who has it until it's too late. It could be your local ice cream that neighbor with a suspiciously friendly golden retriever, or a helpful college professor who just wants to help, or even that
not the EDP AI videos, bro.
You care about the survival of humanity, and heck, even your sanity. Take the cure, save yourself, and log into EDPWatch.com.
This was an ad the whole time? Nah, I'm actually dumb as shit. I'm dumb as shit when I realized that was an ad. He should have known it was set up. Hey man, his mind is too freaked out. He thinking, oh, this is my one chance.
Predator catches like this video and this.
I can't believe this was an ad, bro.
Logs, audio calls, 50%
he got me with this one.
And yes, a chance to appear in an EDP Watch episode.
Oh hell no! What the hell? Oh.
So protect yourself, protect the youth, and please, for the love of Earth, go to EDPWatch.com before it's too late.
I'm good, but y'all can do that. You want to be the bait now? We're trolling, bro.
Outside, man. Just want to have a conversation. Know you're a good guy and everything, but we should probably just go outside and talk
about it. We don't want to get you in no trouble or nothing, man. We just want to talk.
Twinkies? Yep. Me and him got to stay away from that.
Trust me, I'm gonna hit them. Come on, bro.
Right here.
You think your little ass gonna stop a pred that's freaked out? You gonna be Diddy all over again.
Yeah, do you mind if we sit on the bench over there just for everybody's safety? Sure. Thanks, man.
I mean, yeah, this is a setup.
Oh, not necessarily a setup.
Why is he so calm about this? He had like this a normal thing that happens like every week. And like, damn, there's a fake one again.
Oh, you got a camera over there.
Yeah, that's for safety reasons. We never know if somebody has a gun or somebody's trying to hurt us and vice versa.
I know we're big dudes, man, but you know, ain't nobody can stop a bullet, and we're not trying to hurt you.
So why would you set someone up on YouTube or
Instagram?
Is he trying to play the victim?
Well, we're not. I mean, we didn't do any of the messaging.
I mean, if you want full transparency, you know, her mother, she contacted us about this and everything. She found out about this about, what, 3 hours ago?
Yeah, got it.
So, you know, we just want to talk about this. Obviously, you know, this is a small town. We don't want to get other people involved. That's why we didn't go over to Maple and, you know.
Oh, yeah. Any of you boys in Illinois, this could be your neighbor. I know where y'all at.
We don't want to bring no construction to your house, man. You know?
I wasn't really looking for anything.
And that's why we're here to talk to you, man. Like, you seem like a
That's
cool
what they
dude,
always say,
man.
bro.
You know, you're just an older fellow, so, you know, we know internet stuff can get caught up in everything, and, you know, we've helped a lot of people with stuff like this.
Yeah, no, if we thought that wouldn't be the outcome, we wouldn't be here talking to you, but, you know, there is some stuff that we just kind of want to go over, make sure everything's good with you, both you and her, so.
I mean, I'm not looking for anything, really.
Okay.
understand.
Because I know she said she had bad grades.
Being a father figure, kind of.
Yeah.
That's all.
Why are we lying, bro? You gonna do homework with a little girl at just late at night? Come on, you can come up with a better story.
Awesome. Well, do you kind of know why we're here to talk to you then? You mentioned bad grades and stuff like that.
Pretty much the whole thing.
Right, well, because, yeah, how old is she?
Yeah. I already know. I knew that too. But like
Well, how
that, I'm
old
not
is she?
looking for-
Well, no, we
We just want to know, like, what was the age that she told you, so that way we know, like, there's no confusion.
Tell me
Okay. Yeah, because you know how.
That sounded like 16, which is still bad, but I thought it'd be worse since he's an elementary school teacher. He was the most innocent looking people and shit pissed me off. Bro, he works at an elementary school, bro. This is the worst of the worst.
These kids are, but it sounds like she was honest with you because she actually
Like I said,
is.
I understand where her mom's coming from. I understand where she's coming from.
Yes,
trying to
sir.
Bridge the gap, because a lot of these kids don't understand that gap.
Okay,
Now
do you
it's
have
the
any kids of your
kid's
own?
fault.
No, I got any.
Okay.
You have a niece and you're doing this?
Because when I was in Texas, I lectured a bunch of those kids about, getting off the street,
What kids?
the school kids.
Oh.
Because there was a lot of gangs in
Were you in
what?
were you a janitor or?
I was a janitor,
Are you still a janitor for the elementary school?
somewhat, yeah.
Okay, so you still work for the
hell
elementary
no.
school? Okay.
well.
Praise God.
Yeah, we know you like to be around kids and make
But
sure
I
they're
mean,
safe.
Praising
I
God about that, man.
encourage them to study hard, learn something, get that way. The more you learn, the more you earn.
Okay, so do you talk to a lot of the kids at the elementary school?
No,
You don't mentor them or anything?
no, I should.
You should. Okay. Well, how
What?
do you like?
What do you
working
mean
at
by
the
that?
elementary school up here?
I like it.
You like it? Okay. Is that kind of like why you like when you see kids online?
Yeah, does he like the job or the environment?
Like on threads and stuff, you try to
Threads? Who
ask
uses
them to talk on
threads?
Telegram. Okay, so you just try to stare them straight on Telegram.
I ain't gonna lie, any nigga that tries to get you to hop on Telegram is an automatic weirdo. Being completely honest, bro. If a nigga has Telegram, do not trust him.
Okay.
Awesome. I mean, how many kids have had the privilege of getting to talk to you online?
I have no idea.
So you just kind of make yourself available and kids are able to talk to you and stuff like that?
The fact that he didn't say
That's
just
awesome.
this
We
one
appreciate that,
makes
genuinely.
this even worse.
Like I said, I'd rather steer a kid in the right way instead of the wrong way.
100%. So you're
There's
just
a
kind
lot
of
of
like
monsters out there that do steer them in the wrong way.
kind of like the lighthouse in the middle of the sea, just kind of.
Right now, Instagram is getting bad, and
Yeah.
TikTok's getting bad. So, yeah.
This nigga
Just
damn
look
near
at Instagram
60
getting
talking about
bad.
that.
Like, have you been seeing like these accounts where they're like, hey, we're selling these videos on Telegram?
And I steer away from those.
Really?
on.
So do they do that on Facebook or do they try to bring you somewhere else?
They try to go to Telegram.
Oh God. So what's Telegram like? Would you say it's like good, bad, or otherwise? Or?
Something like that.
Okay.
Where I'm going? Where
You
going?
leaving?
Whoa.
I mean, we don't want to have to tell your job about this, man. We genuinely just want to have this conversation.
What if he just pulled out a gun because they just let him walk to the car? Then what? Then I got watch Jidion with a bullet hole in him.
We're done.
You gotta
I mean,
be
if you're
cautious.
done, you can leave, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm done.
until like we feel comfortable, like,
I'm done.
you sure, man? You're done? I think we should talk about this.
Yeah, Edwin. Edwin.
Edwin, listen, we don't want to call the authorities and we don't want to call your job. We
Edwin don't
we
give
don't
a
want
fuck.
to do any of that.
Yeah,
I'm
Edwin.
dead. I'm done with Instagram.
Edwin, listen, man. I understand you're done with it, and I actually believe you will be done with it after. But you
There's no
gotta
way he gets out
understand,
the car
like,
again.
People can take stuff out of context, and some of the stuff that people have told you online can definitely be taken out of context. And that's why we came here to talk to you, because we don't want you to do that, right? We don't want you to be a part of that type of stuff,
I'm not.
right?
I can say
But
that.
yeah, but
Come
I'm
on,
letting
bro.
you know we want to get this addressed with you, and that's why we chose to do it over here, kind of away from your neighborhood.
We know
and stuff
that,
like that.
but
right.
you know, if anyone else saw this stuff, you know, they're not going to be as.
I understand.
Right, but Edwin, I'm letting you know now. Obviously, you're free to leave and do whatever you want. But we have all these messages saved to Izzy, and they all. I'm not going to say that you're terrible, but they don't look too flattering. You know.
Hey, hell no. Call it like it is. That nigga's a freak. He's a weirdo. Lock him up.
So, you know what I'm
And so,
saying?
if we have a good conversation with you, man, genuinely, we feel like you're a good guy.
As I said, I give you my word.
But I mean, we barely even talk, man. We barely even know you. You know, we just got to chit chatting and stuff.
Nothing to know.
Here, if you want your story to be left at this, I mean, you know, I don't want to see a good man's life get ruined over this. So if you want to have a conversation,
I'm good.
Jidion just bullshitting, bro. You know you do, bro. When your life gets ruined, it gets views. Like, come on, bro. Let's not lie.
Right. Well, Edwin, I'm letting you know, man, that obviously, yeah, like we said, you can do whatever you want, but, you know, a lot of people would come across these messages from someone that works in elementary school and probably not try to talk to you about this.
Yeah, that nigga's
but
never finding work
came
ever
over here
again.
to talk to you because we feel like simple internet bullshit shouldn't be the end all be all to everything. But like I said, man, if we don't get it addressed with you, there is going to be a way we're going to get it addressed.
What would you feel comfortable in me saying?
Well, it's not really I mean, there's not really a set thing that we anticipate you
We
saying.
just want to have a good conversation, man.
Right.
Like I said, I'm done with her, kid.
Right.
Okay, well, you
Okay.
can say that, but can you at least talk with us some more? Like
what? You still have a mic on, you still got your camera going.
here, I mean,
No,
we
we
can hop
gotta
in your car and talk
record.
in your car if you want.
That's weird.
Like I said, I'm done.
Well, Edwin, basically, I guess what our goal is pretty much what's going on is there's pretty raunchy messages between a 18-year-old girl and somebody who works in an elementary school. Now, does that have the best thing in the world? No. Can it be fixed? I think so. Is leaving fixing it? You can do that, but it's not going to fix it. I promise you that.
How would you like me to fix it other than leave her alone?
End it all.
Basically, I think you
in
put
game.
yourself in a good and bad position. The bad position is there's kids that have talked to you online, and it looks not the best, right?
Listen, man, if we wanted to ruin your life, we have those messages. You came here, but you see, we're still here talking with you, man. We're not cops. I'm not a cop. He's not a cop. We're just dudes talking to you.
Like I said, a lot of it is I would never do anything with her anyway.
Come on, bro.
Right.
And we believe that.
Yeah, we hear that, but
Or any other kid.
right, but we hear that, and I'd love to take your word for it, but I'm letting you know, getting in your car and kind of giving us the middle finger, that just destroys
You know,
figuratively, right?
Oh, I was about to say, when he gave out the middle finger?
out of contact.
Well, just like mid-conversation, like he was about to say a sentence, and you just walked off and got in your car, man. Imagine you
I
were
ain't gonna lie, this is an L press. That nigga is still in his car. He's about to put that bitch in reverse. Like, they're not pressing him hard enough.
trying to give advice to a kid, and he just got his school books and walked off.
Then he did. Then he walks off. I cannot.
Right,
stop him.
right. We understand. Yeah, no, we can't stop you either, Edwin. But you got to think. I mean, we have a good reputation of you because you work around kids, and you're obviously a trusted person. But like I said, it could be taken out of context. And every context you give us, it helps build up your wall of reputation with us. But you know, if you pull a move like,
I have
okay.
no idea.
Well, I'm letting you know
what
now.
you want
If you
to
pull a move like this, it's just you completely tear down whatever reputation you had with us. And I don't. I mean, like, I can't make you do anything, but I'm letting you know it's probably not the best idea, considering that we have these messages, and we decided to give you a courtesy by talking to you. Like, we're doing you a favor by having this conversation. We're doing you a favor by saying, hey man, we'd rather just talk about it. So
Well, like I said, I don't know what else to say.
So why you still
I
here,
think
bro?
there's a lot. I think there's a lot to say because there's obviously some messages that we don't have any context on, and pretty much.
What questions would you like me to answer?
Well, I'll have that
What's good,
conversation
Ari?
outside with you. I'm not going to have it in the car.
That's so ass window,
Alright.
bro. That had to be for like dramatic effect.
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. So, do you know why we want to bring the messages to Izzy about? Like, do you know why we would want to bring those up? The messages to Izzy.
I don't know
Like, do you
how
think
that.
there's some
Well,
stuff
I don't
said
know
that
why
might
he
be
got
a
out the
little
car.
bit questionable?
Hey, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
cutie.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you married? We figured maybe we get caught up in stuff, man. You're a guy, I'm a guy. We have a girl.
No.
Okay,
Not that.
not that. Okay, what you mean?
You're wanting to know, you're thinking that I'm doing it because I'm lonely and
Yes.
this other stuff. No.
Man, there's a lot of other
That's
factors,
exactly
man.
right.
I'm just saying, you're a guy, I'm a guy.
How you doing today, girl? I'm tired, bro. Had my first day at Chick-fil-A. A nigga is tired,
If a girl hits
exhausted.
me up, man, who's telling what I'm to do? You know what I mean?
No. I'm not that way.
So tell me, what type of dude are you? You a Christian man?
I believe in God.
Type
You
shit.
believe in God? Okay. So,
I don't know that ugly, no.
yes, sir.
I just, when I start talking about that,
They be having you
Put 'em
do.
on.
Yeah,
I was
you
out
turn
in
it on with
the
other people, but I
drive-through
guess what
and
made you want to
bagging
turn it on with Izzy?
today.
I didn't want to turn it on with Izzy. Izzy started talking.
I was out there
And
slaving, bro.
basically,
It was 100 degrees out there.
She had a slight depression. If you
Damn.
into
The decoy is starting to learn how to gaslight now? Ah, hell no. They're getting advanced.
first few
Yeah, we know about her family issues and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know about her family.
But yeah, she is going through a hard
They
time.
came up with the
But I
whole
do know
ass
she
story.
has low self-esteem about herself.
Nah.
If you didn't catch that.
Hey,
in the
bro.
messages,
Focus this camera angle.
No, so I missed that. Did you see that? I didn't see that.
she's going through the normal thing that most teenagers do. They don't think they're pretty enough. They don't think they're smart enough.
So did he just admit to taking advantage of a teenage girl because they're going through a mental crisis? Man, put him under the jail, bruh.
Women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, usually women think they're too smart. Catch the fuck up.
I mean, it's like, got to boost that morale a little bit.
Okay. So while we were just talking to her, trying to boost her morale, I guess, was she coming on to you more?
Yeah.
They'll
You
always
see?
say that.
That's why we're here talking to you.
But I was not playing that.
So like, what was she doing?
You wasn't playing that, but you still came out to a gas station in the middle of the night to meet up with her.
She just using the word love and oh, you're great, and then he.
Okay.
Did she
got
ever,
caught up with
tell
the
you that she
hee-hee.
wants to get busy or any crazy shit like that?
No, well, she mentioned something somewhere, but I'm like,
All right, like what? Did
I
you,
just played it off.
right. Like, do you know like what she mentioned? Because obviously it's a concern when these kids just go out of their way to talk to strangers like that.
I have no idea.
Did you ever play along with the conversations you was trying to have?
I have played around.
Like, was she ever curious about things or anything?
I think so.
Okay. Because look, again, it's not a concern because every guy online is going to talk about sex stuff. That's just a common thing that happens. But
A girl hit me up, man. I'm gonna try to figure out about how soon I can get it.
right, 100%. But it's more so a concern if these kids are talking about this stuff. Like, is it common?
Who talked to her before? Like, we gotta figure out, man. If someone did this to Izzy before.
Well, let's hope not.
Well,
I mean, did you get a vibe like that? That maybe something happened to her?
No, it was more. She was more worried about her.
So he wanted to be the first? What the hell? I'm gonna crash out. Why?
Self-image.
Quit my job,
So did
nigga.
you
I'm
ever
about to
ask her
quit. And I only
questions about,
had one day, bruh.
some of this type of stuff?
I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So there's a few messages talking about right.
Yeah, I did explain it.
We gotta blur out the
I
word
guess what
sex
was-
now.
She was curious.
Right, no, that's fair.
I'd rather have her be informed instead.
No
of
air
not
conditioning? Oh
So,
hell no!
Again,
Yeah, you
it's a
better
lot
sue,
of
girl.
messages. I could read every single
the
one
hell?
and figure it out line by line. But what was, to paraphrase, what was she kind of curious about wise?
everything.
Course.
That too.
Was she ever wanting to?
Come on,
I don't know if she's.
As a man, you shut that shit down. You block the bitch. It's simple. As soon as you hear the age, you block the bitch. You shut that shit down, man. What are you doing?
Was she ever wanted to have that with you, or try to say, hey, well, we should do it together, or anything?
No, we never discussed that.
Okay.
But she wanted to know, and I.
Did she ever say that, hey, this is, I don't want to do this with you? Did you ever have to shut her down about any
I
of that
go,
stuff?
look, I don't want to.
I'm saying I don't know why. It's not that hard to not talk to minors.
Do you think maybe you got a little bit carried away with some of the messages? Because I have one right here of, on your end, saying a lot of ways I can't wait to unwrap you and see what's underneath, all the closing. And then again, the intensification of that day of meeting would be worth it. I would like to be a fly on the wall in your bedroom to see what it is. I'm going to have a double wow when I see you and what your body looks like, but we'll have to wait on that one.
Is Aunt writing fantasy? What's going on, bro? That nigga is freaked out. What are we
I
doing?
guess what was kind of the appeal word.
Okay.
What's the play on
So
words?
feeling more flirtatious.
Yep.
Okay. Here it says, as long as we are able to see each other, you will always have a hug and kiss and a caring person like myself to listen to you and acknowledge your concerns as my own. You understand that I would love to hold you in my arms in private and look at the beautiful eyes and plant a sweet little kiss on those lips.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you say you had a niece, right?
Mhm.
I guess
What
the
the
concern
hell?
we're kind of having is
My
imagine
gamer, what's up, bro?
Did
fit-
my niece went with the same thing?
That's not something
Yeah.
you joke about.
well, what? How would you react in a situation like that?
You don't talk to
You
women in
think?
general.
Depends on the situation.
Let's say it's just like this, kind of like the same messages you sent.
Well, she's a big girl. She's mature.
How old is she?
She's 17 going on 18.
I thought
Yeah, so she's big.
First off, I thought she was 16. Now he's switching the age up and still a minor. Is there no 57-year-olds that look good his age, bro? What's going on?
But let's say when she was.
Well, she's already had situations, and she's already been preached to about everything, and I trust her in her judgment.
Has she been talking to the wrong guys
Did he just admit that even if she was 13, he would still do the same thing? Yeah, just execute this nigga, bro.
online
I've
previously?
heard enough.
Or anything? Oh, your niece?
I have no idea who she talks to online.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Has there ever been a period where like you kind of like looked after her and like talked to her or anything like that?
I just tell her the same thing as I told her.
Oh, like the same thing you told Izzy?
Pretty much about and everything else. Explains. She goes, she already knows that.
So there was another one that said the next step would be if I ever got to that point, I would be touching in your parts.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So is there a reason that was told to Izzy, the 15-year-old?
Out of play.
So, I mean, it's fair if you want to say it's play. I mean, that's fine. Words are just words. I mean, First Amendment, I can't say that.
That age, if you
know,
not married,
unless
just
until it
forget
happens,
love.
it's the First
Fuck.
Amendment,
I
in
mean,
my
it's our
opinion.
free country. We can
I'm
say
not gonna
whatever.
agree with that, bro.
I didn't really take any of them serious.
Okay.
Some people are late bloomers.
So what should probably be serious is, do you want to explain why people are sending you on Telegram
That I don't know.
that you don't know?
Yeah, they pulled out
I wish
the.
it would quit.
You wish you
But I
would
don't
quit?
want. They, bro. Don't you have to get? You have to get invited to that shit. So you would have to accept that shit, so they can send that shit to you. What do you mean you wish they'd stop?
I'm like, that's freaking me out.
It's freaking you out. Why is it freaking you out?
Because Instagram was never like that.
Okay, but do you want to explain why you're getting on Telegram?
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
So
well,
are you gonna like add it into like random group chats and they're just putting that stuff in there?
Yes.
Oh my god.
okay, so
Seriously.
Oh my
No, I believe
gosh.
you. I believe
because
you.
what we
so
wanted to
far, I have off of Facebook, have had at least 5 different women offer
Like to just send you that.
pictures for cash. Yeah.
okay.
Come on, bro. This thing getting baited by bots. Oh, I feel bad for old people.
So obviously we're talking about Telegram here though, and people are sending you on there. So do you know when that started happening? Because I want to.
I can go
Was
on
you about to say
and
every day?
Flip through the thing and
So it's been happening for a while.
oh yeah.
Do you know when about that started? Because basically, if you can
Oh
prove to us
my
you can take
goodness.
any of those photos yourself,
I
then
did not.
okay. So when did they start sending you kids on Telegram?
About a month ago, I think.
About a month ago. Okay. So how many people do you think have sent you kids on Telegram? Because I would hope what you tell me matches what we have. So
I think about 5.
about 5. All right.
5 or 10. About
Okay,
5 or
that-
Are these
we're
like
way off here.
pictures or videos?
They
Okay.
about,
How
yeah, they about to get this nigga a life.
I want to say at least.
at least?
I want to say that.
Okay. Well, do you have an action? Do you want to give the real number of how low it goes, or are you going to
I
sugarcoat?
don't keep track. I
Okay.
really don't.
What's the youngest looking one you've
keep
seen on
track.
Telegram?
I'd say 10 and
Okay. What's happening in a video of a 10-year-old on Telegram?
she's exposure or something.
Okay. How so? Because I want to try to find who that kid is, because that's probably the best thing you can
I
do
don't know
right
who
now.
these kids are.
Okay. Well.
I really don't.
Okay.
So why
So we're
are
trying
you-
to track some of these videos.
Shouldn't be
what is she
watching that
exposing of
shit, bro.
herself?
Private parts.
Private parts, like her vagina.
In any of these videos, is someone doing something to them? Like another man, not you necessarily, but another man.
No, I think one of them has another girl on the bottom.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
How old
Like,
do those
what?
girls look?
What are you saying, bro?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't.
So, do you also want to explain why they're saving these videos to your phone? Is there a good reason for that? Because I want to let you. I want to hear it because, like I said, everything's
They're interesting.
they're interesting. Okay. How many do you have saved on your phone? So I really hope it matches with the number that we have.
Probably
Don't-
about 5.
5. All right. Where are they at in your
Why
gallery?
are
Or where?
you?
Now that I have, they're probably in the gallery. They're
Okay.
probably
Jesus Christ, man.
on the main.
Just in your photo section?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the youngest age you think you saved on your phone?
Like, he has a niece, right? Imagine his niece, like, wants to play games on his phone, scrolls through, accidentally pauses on the gallery, and just sees that, bro. Now she's scarred for life. Like, what are we doing?
Okay. So, you mentioned these videos are interesting. What's interesting about these videos? Sex. Okay. So,
They're performing.
okay. So I understand it's performance. I get it. And I guess when they're new, it's kind of, you want to see a rookie debut, like JJ Watt checks.
There's a
What the
there's
hell?
a category called amateur. So is that kind of what it is? Like seeing amateur, like young.
See, now, this part of the videos where shit is weird, especially from the Predator Poacher nigga. They be like making shit weird, bruh. like trying to egg them on, act like they're interested too. I don't like this part. I was making Tiger's blood, lemonade, snow cone is so good. What the fuck is that, bruh? What does that even mean?
Okay. Are you attracted to that? Like, do you, or is it more just interest?
No.
Okay.
So you understand that the girl you're here to meet today is 15, you have videos of people her age get on your phone having sex with each other.
Well, they're not having with each other, but yes.
Okay. So I think what you should probably do right now is just tell us what you actually want to do with Izzy, because if we just keep hearing this bullshit mentor stuff, I'm probably not going to appreciate. I'm probably not going to have any appreciation of your reputation. So you should probably tell me what you
Where the
actually
police
want to
at,
do
bro?
if it went your way. Because the best thing you can do
They're out here for who knows how long.
right now.
Actually,
You know?
I just came out to talk to that.
Okay, what did you want to do the next time y'all met? Because I can read those messages line by line, or we can just have a conversation like men and just be straight up with each other. So what do you think it should be?
Well, whatever that however she wanted to handle it.
Okay.
Okay, so just
Because
be,
it's
A
always
flavor
been in
called
her.
Tiger's blood,
I've
lemonade, and
always
snow
left
cone.
everything up to her.
Well, I
okay.
figured that
So
part
if
out,
she-
dumbass.
So
Like,
she was the one that pushed
okay,
X. Is
bro.
that something you were open to?
Not intentionally, no.
What do you mean intentionally?
Well, not something I would be thrilled about.
Is it something you would partake in if she wanted it?
That I would.
Just be honest, because I could see
No,
it.
I'm serious.
This is disgusting,
it
bro.
just depends on the situation.
and like, has he been doing this since he was like 30 or 20, or has he just started 57? Who knows how many victims this nigga has, bro? How the fuck you confused? Yeah, I'm gonna tune you out, bro. Since you wanna have attitude.
Okay, so
But
it's
no, I would not really want to.
okay. What are the chances of you partaking in it if she's the one pushing it on you? Because I could just read
Very
these chats.
hesitant. Very hesitant.
Okay, what are the chances? I'm not talking about
First
the
off,
non-chance. I'm talking about
That should be an automatic no. What do you mean very hesitant? That means he's still like giving it a chance. Like, what are you doing?
the chances.
Probably not.
Probably
Check it
not.
out.
Okay. So do you think I should read these
It
line
shouldn't
by
even be
line
no
and prove you
probably
wrong,
not.
or do you think you can just tell the truth?
Well, those are his words.
Okay.
Words form intent. I could say I'm going to go rob the store right now.
The Bible says there's power in the word of the tongue.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, you said right here,
But that's only in
if you ever
You
get
definitely
invited
done
to a
this for
party,
us?
make your
I
own
feel
drink.
like it.
Never let someone else. So you're telling her how to
That's true.
drink.
No, I'm not telling her how to drink.
First off, she's like what, 16? Why was she? You know what? I take that back. 16-year-olds do be drinking, but why are you? Honestly, that is good advice. But in this context, I feel like he be roofing bitches. I don't know.
Because I'm talking about roofies.
Oh, you're talking about roofies. Okay. So what about what you said? I want you to my cock while I play with your. I mean,
Okay,
I
bruh.
don't know. I don't
No,
remember.
now you don't
I think should show the
remember.
message right there.
I mean, like,
No, I'm just saying I don't remember saying it.
Okay, because
Come on, bro.
we went through the DMs on your account, and there's nobody you're
That
talking to.
nigga
as
was
heavily as
gooned
you.
out,
Would I be
bruh.
wrong about that?
He was too gooned out.
Is there
You don't
anybody
forget.
else that's just trying to actually talk to you, or is he kind of the only one? Because
She right now is the only one that's
okay,
talking.
so let's pretend.
mean right now?
Let's just for. I mean, I'm just going to completely disregard that you didn't remember it because I obviously you remembered it.
I don't really. But
Edwin,
anyway, she's the
Edwin, that's
only-
bullshit.
She's the only one that is talking to.
Okay, so obviously you're telling her I want you to check my right.
Right now it's
You
crazy.
said
That's
I
what
know
I'm
she
saying,
shit.
bro.
Right. You have videos on your phone of people her age doing things.
Okay.
So basically, I pretty much know
Nigga
you
just
wanna
said
have to
okay,
prove
like
this
that's
point.
normal.
I mean, you can't bullshit us about that. I mean, I don't even have to. I could just get anybody randomly from this parking lot to come look at those messages, and they would just say
I
the
think you
same
should do
thing
it.
because we all could read.
we all knew what was going
Let's
on.
get a second
We're just more
opinion.
annoyed that you're just lying to us.
Right.
We came here to have a God's honest conversation with you, and you're just lying
Right.
to
So
us.
Edwin, basically, the reason we're past. Are you gonna have sex with her or not, or are you wanting that or not? We're past that point because
Man, where the hell is the police at, man? What's taking them so long?
I can just go by those, right? It's more so, why do you want to do it? Has it been
Illinois
so long
police
since you
is
have
shitty.
sex? Do you have a newfound attraction? What do you think it is?
Shit, in
Just
front of
fessed
the
up about
police. Shit, they
I
might
have to
whack him with a
report.
baton.
So what's the
I
reason
have
you're
a
wanting
message
to
for you right here where you saw a young girl that was asking for a friend on Threads, and you asked her to come talk to you on Telegram. Why you asking young girls to come
hell
talk to you on
no.
Telegram? And we
Oh,
have what
hell-
you guys talked about
This nigga's a ringleader. Oh, hell no. Why are you doing this, bruh?
too. You know,
First off,
did you find her attractive? Yeah.
First off, being on Threads is a red flag. Then instantly switching to Telegram, nigga, you're one of them.
or no?
Oh hell no.
Okay, so
Did you want to make her yes or no?
He just admit that it.
I mean, I'm not
That a
really
child was
attracted
beautiful?
to the point I do want to sex, but
Okay.
if you do, It happens. It happens.
Okay, so is that something you left up to her to do?
What?
Where we gone
What
now?
are we saying, Unc?
So where are we at?
Oh, bro. I don't just want to go home. He's saying whatever can speed this up, bro. Well, it's Telegram. It's basically like another text messaging app, but they say it's, I think, secure. I don't think it is, but like it's basically where all the freaky niggas be going, bro. They be sending freaky shit in there. So
are we gonna keep online, or are we wasting our time? And instead of you getting in your car and leaving, I mean, I think we're kind of on the verge of where we want to get in our car and leave, but I don't think you would like when we leave.
Well, this is you're either going to destroy my life, or...
Well, I mean, if we wanted to do that, why would we still be here right now?
come on.
Because I need...
Oh, you don't track your shit? Yeah.
and go to work.
That's probably the last thing we should be hearing right now. After you talked about having child pornography on your phone.
Why,
Were you
what?
aware saving that is child pornography?
Not really.
Have you heard of the word child pornography before?
Yes.
Okay, so
Come on.
what do
You
think
don't
that
know the
would be?
law at your big age.
You taking pictures, you videotaping it.
Are you asking for it like you are on Telegram? You know, we see how many people you ask for it and you're trading with. Why are you trading that stuff with people?
That nigga, they caught that nigga begging for it? Oh, no. Oh, no.
They ask for it.
So they ask, hey, can I have some child? So do you just want to give people what they want?
Not really.
About time, bruh. They been out there for like 4 hours.
4K, yeah, you're
I'll get the vouch on it.
cooked, buddy.
Okay.
How's it going, Edwin? Or how's it going, sir?
Now, what if he just whipped out? Who's cooked? Like, what if he just did that? Nigga want to have the last word, get that little cheesy one-liner in.
Edwin,
They
you're an
could've whipped it
elementary
out.
school janitor and you have child. You got to delete off your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay, how many images of child on your phone?
I have no idea.
What did you tell me earlier?
So this was the setup.
Did you come to meet a girl here today?
I was going to meet one to talk to,
Come
And how
on,
old
bro.
was she?
but I wouldn't.
Okay, and did you say
Nigga is exposing all, like, you're going to jail, buddy. You're exposing everything.
things to her through text message?
I may have. I don't remember.
Did you tell her to
I
Okay.
don't remember.
Okay.
You child
But
as
if
fuck.
you saw the
Hey, man,
messages again and you
57.
saw them and it reminded you, would you remember then? Did you not drive an hour to come to this
An
case?
hour?
A 13-year-old girl?
An hour?
All right, so we're going to
Nah, bro. An hour. He's gooned out, bro.
just show him the footage of you
hour.
saying yes to everything we just asked, so you should probably just fess up now. Now, take some accountability. Are you going to delete the child off your phone right now that you have?
I can. Yes.
Okay,
there
well,
a lot-
don't do it now. Don't do it now. It's too late.
So he just admitted in front of the police that he has CP on his phone. Okay, get this nigga a lawyer, bro. He's pissing me off.
It's on his phone right there, officer.
And they had to show the fit, though.
Let's go. Nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he was an elementary school janitor until we started talking to him. And then I was just like, oh wait, when he said, I think he was talking about work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh
Damn.
snap, I forgot.
Nice, nice.
All right, y'all, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We weren't able to make an intro because this was like, it wasn't last minute, he just came so early, so we weren't even able to do like a
That
proper
nigga
intro.
was
But
gooned
this
out.
dude is a freaking elementary school janitor.
If it almost done,
CP
yeah.
all over his phone. Came to me,
Run in.
10-year-old girl here, man. Manitou, I think that's how you say it. Manitou Police Department's absolutely killing it so far. Hopefully this ends in
Man,
an
they
arrest.
took like 4 hours to
Oh,
get there, man.
Freaking, you clutched by getting him out. You clutched.
Yeah, dude, he was a scared. I knew he was so
Damn,
fucking
nigga.
scared, dude. I mean, he had a good poker face. He was
Goofy ass.
Like, I noticed when I just started reading his messages, he was like, well, yeah, like he just kind of like didn't know what to say to those. So that's why I was like, that's why I immediately was like, okay.
I was
You gotta
scared
shake
to
that
let him
beard.
go
That
because I was
beard
like-
is
I was
it's
like, damn, if
disgusting.
we keep on going with it, like, make him get in his car faster, or would it make him like stay more?
Right.
I gotta still like learn.
Yeah, no, I'm dead ass sold by getting out that car. Like, all I had to do is just get out, head home. I mean, the police still would have showed up, but you didn't have to expose yourself online like this, bro.
how to read that.
No, it was like, like, to me, it was obvious that like anything we were saying that he did, he's like, okay, I did it. So that's why I was like, hey man, why are they sending these to your phone? Because he thinks that we knew everything on him. So that's what I was like, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's good with y'all boys and girls, man?
Oh,
Your boys
shit.
just got done working out.
I'm about to say,
Currently
nigga, like he lost some weight. Hold on now.
down 18 pounds.
Damn.
I'm tired of seeing you guys saying I'm looking like EDP. So
Seen it if you
for the
didn't get out.
last
No,
almost
literally.
2 months now, been
Like,
working out,
wow.
down 18
But like,
pounds.
no, bro, because like they talked to him outside, and he said, "We're done. We're done with this." And then they peer pressure the nigga to get out the car again. Like, what are you doing, bro?
But I need to say,
Nigga got
I
full court
appreciate you
press.
guys so much for watching towards the end of the video. If you guys can, man, make sure to support us on adpwatch.com. We're literally flying out
y'all can
every
do that,
single
man.
week. Sometimes flying to 4 different states to get these dudes.
Damn.
It's been a non-stop grind, and the support on the website truly does help. So if you guys want to see some exclusive content,
Looking so much better, no dead
that
ass.
can't be posted on YouTube,
No
the
dead
full
ass, bro.
interactions,
Hey, like 18
all that
pounds
jazz,
does a
go to
lot for a big nigga.
adpwatch.com. Now, in the case of Mr. Edwin Giles,
All right, let's see.
literally the next day, his school had found out
Yeah.
about what he had done. They put out a statement. I'll put the statement right here.
I'm not reading all that.
Pretty much that boy, he is fired.
Oh,
He's
shit.
donezo, and I am not sure if he is still in jail, but I'll link
What?
down the article to his charges and everything if you guys want to read that. But that boy is cooked for. I believe they're getting a warrant to search his phone here soon, but he did
Type
admit
shit.
to having a lot of CP on him as well.
Yeah, that nigga,
Plus,
the way he
him
was
trying to
talking,
meet our
he sounded like he was a
decoy and everything.
ringleader.
So Mr. Edwin Giles will not be terrorizing the school hallways any longer. And
shit.
also, man, I want to give a huge shout out to the decoy who did this. She actually worked for me from seeing on my website that I was looking for decoys. She filled out an application and emailed us, and now she already got her first catch, man. So if you
Hey man, shout out that decoy. She was a top tier gaslighter talking about family issues, mental depression. W gaslighter, man. You got that thug off the street.
guys want to become a decoy, make sure you go to edpwatch.com. There's application forms on there. We're always hiring. We're trying to get these dudes all across the country
Should I apply?
and join the team. But I really don't got anything else to say. Appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you guys subscribe to the website. See you guys later this week. Peace.
Well, damn. That was a good video. I liked it. Got that thug off the... What the hell? I caught car thieves in 4K. I low-key want to watch that. That could be for tomorrow. But that was a good video. Jidion, if y'all want to support him, go to edpwatch.com. Yada. Damn, they didn't hit 100K likes in 24 hours. I mean, they got 3 hours, but I believe.